We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jr.
High pop up. Galvis is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt here. A 1 pitch on its way. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Waka comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jerko scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box, Jed Jerko. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Popped high in the air. Foltynewicz is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jed Lowry now. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 23.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Matt Olson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now, Tyler Flowers. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, number 41. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 41.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. This is lined into left field. A base hit. Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Bradley Jr.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air to left field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jed Lowry got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to standing in Danny Santana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Danny Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. In the dirt here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number one. Switch hitter batting left here. And this one's in the dirt. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he botches it. Santana is on his way home. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! At the plate, Matt Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Up next for
digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The relay, and he is in there. Striding in, Yadier Molina. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Dexter Fowler is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, number 41. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Into the box now, Nick Markakis.
Leading off for
He's
the Braves
0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 22.
This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Waka looks in. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Inciarte.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air to right field. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Colton Wong will stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Carpenter.
Number 50 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 50.
Here's a first pitch slider that just. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Jose Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there, a base hit. Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jed Jerko. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
First pitch coming.
19.
Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw gets him there from short right. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Number 41. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Hit sharply on the ground. One away. Ready for another chance. Colton Wong. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hey now. A man at third with one away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jackie Bradley Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses low and away. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Jose Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have.
And we'll have to leave it there as striding in once again. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Ozuna on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Lined hard towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Shortstop, Jed Jerko.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Lowry.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ready, Galvis.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. He's got it one away. Now in the box, Danny Santana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Jerko is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is pulled into right. Santana is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in, number 41. Switch hitter batting left here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 ranging into the outfield. And the settling in now, number 1. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Baseman, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So striding in, Freddie Freeman. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 27.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
For Atlanta.
Into the box, Matt Olson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's safe. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Ozuna. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. Call to the bullpen now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him. The 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. In to score, the runner from third. The relay. And the second run will score as well. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Danny Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a line drive, and it'll tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Tyler Lyons.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Bradley Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Batter number 3.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. 2
Jerko.
hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 39. And shooting for St. Louis.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Inciarte racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score as well. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Gomez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Marcell Ozuna checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll just get a piece.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Designated hitter, Jose
Outfield in the no
Abreu.
doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for
At the plate, Matt Olson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Spin throw, gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now back
Here now is the
catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Fowler, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.